It's a brutal era of endless war. And Malekith the Witch King leads his dark elves against his hated high brethren, wearing a suit of black plate armor to protect his tortured body. He seeks to reclaim the throne once denied him.
Hey everybody, I hope that you all had a very nice and happy new year. Welcome back to the Malekith campaign. For anyone new, I do want to be respectful of your time and let you know up front what this campaign and all the campaigns on this channel are all about, because I know they're not for everyone. You can decide for yourself whether or not it's something that might be interesting for you, but these campaigns are intended to be thematic and also more of a grand strategy, so they get rid of the steamrolling effect that you get in regular vanilla Warhammer too often by doing things like slowing down the campaign. We're using mods to slow down the campaign movement speed, the replenishment, make garrisons much more difficult, fight a lot more of the big siege battles, things like that. I do want to point out that in the previous episode I had to deactivate the campaign movement mod reduction for at least one end turn based on the advice of the mod author. Something has apparently changed in Omens of Destruction. Anyway, I have now gone back and re-enabled it, so hopefully we are back to normal in terms of everybody moving quite a bit slower than they would in vanilla. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the strategic situation. So we have successfully invaded Ulthuan down here, but we're not actually at war with the High Elves yet, other than Alithanar, who has now been wiped out. But the other High Elves, they all hate us, of course. It's only a matter of time before they go to war with us, but there was actually a faction of rogue armies here that were basically wreaking some havoc. They had left a couple of cities here in ruins, which gave us the opportunity to kind of slide in and colonize those for ourselves. However, those were the beast catches, I believe, up here. Those rogue armies have all been wiped out. So now there's really nothing but us up here. I think it's extremely likely that the High Elves will attack us soon. I would have liked to have had a little bit more time, but we'll do the best we can. We have a 20 stack of not great units down here in Torchare, with the garrison of 11 more units, and it is, of course, a walled settlement. So if we do get a chance to fight down here, that would be great. We can at least do some damage to them, but obviously if they come with dragons or, you know, a whole bunch of Sisters of Avalorn or something like that, we're in a lot of trouble. And they are quite strong, so it would be extremely difficult for us to hold out against some of their very strong armies. We also have a Black Ark right here, which is kind of defending this minor settlement, but quite frankly, if they start making a move towards the minor settlement, I'm going to abandon it, because this is much more difficult to defend than a walled city would be. Meanwhile, we also have another Black Ark up here. We did do a Treasure Island battle over here in the previous episode, and what I'm considering doing is actually declaring war on Wulfric up here and possibly invading the Isle of Wights. Might be fun. Wulfric is overall not particularly powerful. However, we do also have this mysterious island right here that I think we might even be able to reach this turn. Yeah, we can reach that this turn. So we got a little bit damaged in the previous battle, but nothing that would preclude us from being able to fight another battle, I don't think. So that's pretty much probably what I'm going to do here right away at the beginning of this episode. We did, of course, recruit in a bunch here. We got our continuing to level up our settlements. So then the other main area that we have to worry about, I do need to remember that there is a rebellion that will eventually happen down here. And then we have the war with Grombrindal over here. So we are in ambush stance, but he did not come out towards us. We have Grombrindal has actually gone up here and taken Iron Frost from Mung, so he is at war up there with them, which suits us fine because now there is only this tiny little army here plus the garrison. That tells me that our two armies can probably go ahead and make a move on them again. Now, our movement this turn... Okay, we can reach, it looks like, so... I think that's what we might want to do. We might want to go ahead and lay siege over here. I also have this Death Hag who can jump into the army to help out. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to want to do. So... We're going to lose out on any more replenishment by doing it, but it's fine. I guess the other thing is Torox at war with Grombrindal. Yes, okay. The other thing that we could do is we could watch Torox and see if he attacks and weakens the garrison first. However, he doesn't really look like he's too interested in attacking, does he? He's not really moving aggressively towards it. So I think we're going to do this after all. So let's go ahead and do this. You have a Reaper Bolt Thrower, and you do, so it doesn't really matter which army we lay siege with. I think we'll do this one. It's going to be a decisive defeat, of course, for now. Take a very long time for us to build any siege weapons.
I will destroy
but what we're going to do is we're going to siege them down, cause them some attrition, get some siege towers built, and you.
Let them come.
Can I? There's nothing I can do to. I can put you in raiding stance. That doesn't. Oh, actually, we do get some slaves out of it. Interesting. I didn't think we would do that. We do get no money, but we do get slaves. All right, well, I'll take that. If he decides to attack us, this army will reinforce. And so that's what we want. I don't think they'll attack us without that other army coming down. And then meanwhile, this Death Hag can come in and join this army right here. Okay. So, we're back on the offensive over here for now. We'll see what happens with that other army up there. The combination of the two armies plus that garrison is much too strong for our two armies. Even though we have plenty of units, our units are mostly much weaker than theirs are. Okay, so then back over to here. You... I do want to get you up here.
I can feel their power.
And hopefully you don't get assassinated by this hero of Grombrindal's right there.
Convent.
You... I think this must be where I did the recruiting, right? Yeah, I think so. Admiral Renmold, yep, indeed. Okay, so we're going to want to continue to do some of that. If I move you...
Lord of the Black Court.
If I move you in... You are providing the public order benefit, so that's good. We will then continue to do some recruiting. Our money situation is okay. It's not spectacular. I think what we decided to do is finish off Grombrindal once and for all, so we're going to continue in full speed. We can get you all the way to here. It looks like the campaign movement reduction mod is not going to kick in for one more turn. Yeah, because I think that's farther than we should be able to move right there. Could be wrong about that. Anyway, you're fine. Down here, we were keeping an eye on what the Dread Fleet is doing and also what the Barrow Legion is doing. So let's continue to keep an eye on them for now. And then up here, you are basically just sitting tight for the time being. I could do this, I could do this, but I think I'm actually going to go with growth and casualty replenishment for the time being. And then right here, 2 more turns for this to level up, and then we'll try to get the garrison building built. This Admiral, I wouldn't mind upgrading some of these buildings. In fact, what I'd really like to do, I was thinking about this while I was walking the dog this morning. What I'd really like to do is get the ability to do some recruiting of Blackguard of Nagorond from this Black Arc, and then over here start replacing our Bleak Swords and our Dread Spears with Blackguard of Nagorond. So that's something I would like to do, but that's more of a long-term thing. I'm just thinking we need better units to be able to defend if they come at us with dragons and stuff like that. Phoenixes. But it is what it is, and we can't really afford it right now. And like I said, it's really more of a long-term thing. We can't we can't even think about doing that until we get him up to this level 4 of the Black Arc, and we can't afford it currently, although we do have the population, the growth for it. So maybe after 1 or 2 more battles. Like, actually, maybe even after this. So now, here we are back to this. I just want to check out my magic items, make sure that we're all good here. I think... Do I want to do this with you? Or a Ranger's Axe? I'm going to switch you to the Ranger's Axe because this benefits both weapon strength and missile strength, whereas this is only for melee. So since you are a hybrid leader, a hybrid lord, I think that's a good use for that. And bodyguard, I guess there's no reason not to do that as well. Evil Choir Master, sure. And that's pretty much everything here. I believe... Yeah, we'll keep everything. That's fine. Let's go ahead and launch this attack. We don't know if this is even going to result in a battle. Hopefully it will, and hopefully it's not a particularly tough battle. Nope, it's not going to be a battle at all. Okay. Let's go ahead and take your army. We'll perform better on campaign. We got a little bit of treasury, and we got some favorable wins, which is good. I like the favorable wins. I would have rather had a battle there, however. Now, this is Wulfric. That's going to be a tough nut to crack right there. Conquada. And if memory serves, there's another Citadel of Lead. Yeah, okay, so there's one more settlement up there. What do we think? Wulfric has... Gotta stretch my legs here for a little bit. Yeah, he's only got 4 settlements, and we're looking at 3 of them right now. He also has not a particularly strong army, but stronger than what we can see. My guess is if we could find his 4th army, it's over, I'm sorry, his 4th settlement right over here, military presence over here. Let's see who else he's at war with already. Disciples of Hashut, Reichland, and Wissenland. Well, they're all guaranteed to be stronger than he is. We can see how strong some of them are right here. And the Disciples of Hashut. Let's find Chaos Dwarfs. There you are. Okay. You're not really much stronger than Wulfric is, but I'm just going to assume that Wulfric is in bad shape because he's fighting these guys. So let's go ahead and take a look here at Wissenland and Nuln and talk to them.
Your very presence here is a dance with death.
Yeah, Elspeth obviously doesn't love us. Can't blame her. All right, so anyway, if we offer to join the war against the World Walkers, she will give us 5,000 gold. Let's do it.
It seems all this.
Okay, so that brought none of our allies in. That's just us.
Feared by all.
Okay. Let's get back over here to you.
Malevolent Lord.
And of course, I should have thought about this. We can't actually reach this turn.
No mercy!
That's alright, we'll get them next turn. And in any case, we just got ourselves 5,000. And I wouldn't exactly say we made friends with Wissenland, but we at least have a common enemy now. Okay. That Chaos Corruption is certainly going to be a problem. And if we look at... Okay. This is also... Obviously, we're not going to be able to attack that because it's inland and we can only attack ports. But it's okay. We can attack Isle of Wights. We can certainly defeat that garrison. We could sack it. And get some experience out of it. Get some slaves out of it. And that's really what our Black Arcs are all about. Okay, I think then, in that case, we're finally done with our armies and characters.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Or heroes, I should say. Yep, you guys are not moving. You've already... You know what? You've got a little bit of movement left. Let me go ahead and come up here with you. Okay. And now we'll move you back in this direction. Okay. So we've got... good visibility to see what happens to these guys. Up here, you are not strong enough to attack that treasure island just yet. We're going to continue to do some recruiting for you. I think we'll do 2 more of these. You have moved. You are recruiting. You've moved, and you guys have both moved as well. And here we are back to there. Okay, so we're good. We're good on that front. Now, ooh. Okay, so now we could consider doing this. 4,800. Let's do it. And I don't think there's desperately... This is 2,000. Better not. Yeah, I better save a little bit of money. Slaves per turn goes up by 20 per turn if I do that. That would put us back in the positive. It would increase our casualties captured post-battle. Now, I just don't know when we're going to be fighting battles here because I'm not eager to declare war on the High Elves. Alright, we're going to hold off on that. We are going to...
Lord of the Wild Things.
Take a look here at Charon Car. Oh, I want to build this and I cannot afford it currently. 100 slaves per turn. That's pretty nice. Yeah, we definitely want to get that built. We still would be spending a little bit... This is a little bit suboptimal to do open markets here. Instead, we will do it here. Can't do it here in Grond. That's because I just did the public order one for you. And then Hag Grafe. Can't do it here. And Nagarond. I could do it here. 360. I think we're going to do it. Get ourselves a little bit more money. A little bit more of a cushion. And I think we'll do our research now. Okay, so we've got... I might want to do this. I am using Reaper Bolt Throwers. Hit and run. Yeah, I don't have very many of those units. I don't have very many of those units. I don't have very many of those units. I have, I think, 1 of those. Of course, that's just a recruit rank boost. Yeah, and 1 of those. All right, so I think what we're looking at doing is maybe the bolt cartridges. Let me just look over here. What do we have if I start doing this? This could be good, actually. Recruit rank. Yeah, I should probably be doing this. I'm going to do bolt cartridges first, though. Okay. All right. Let's check our diplomacy out. And the Bear Legion would really love to be friends with us. The Dread Fleet wouldn't mind being friends with us. Both of those are actively at war with the High Elves, which means they're probably doomed, so I'm not going to hitch my wagon to their star. Okay. Good enough. I think we're finally ready to end our first turn here. I do want to double check. I just wanted to see the missions there. I want to double check and see again how long it is for him. 2 more turns for Malekith. Okay, let's go. Okay, Avalorn did not declare war on us. Few more turns, and that'll give us a chance to build some walls up. Okay, Harganeth here.
Killers, and you seek to rule them.
Join war against Bernhoff's brigands. Nah. No thanks. She's also struggling against Sigvald. The only time she was doing okay against Sigvald is when we got involved and wiped out 2 of Sigvald's armies. And then he, of course, paid us off to peace out with him. Now, over here, this is going to be very interesting to see what Grombrindal does. This is nice. I like that Solastra looks like she's moving towards Ulthuan as well. Yes, I do. I do very much like what I'm seeing here, as long as she's not thinking of attacking us. Okay, here's Grombrindal. And interesting. It would be a valiant defeat. This might be our best opportunity for a couple different reasons. I'm having flashbacks to where I have often overestimated my ability to beat the dwarves, and the dwarves end up being much, much more difficult to beat than I anticipated. They very clearly have better units than we do. They've got artillery, so they've got range, a range advantage on us. We could fight back in the trees, probably. At least initially, to protect us from their artillery. But this could be a chance to fight these guys out in the open instead of having to assault the walled city. We would take massive casualties, and we might very well lose. But here's the thing about losing. I want to start replacing these units with Blackguard of Nagarond anyway. And that would kind of give me the excuse to do it if we got these armies wiped out. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 melee infantry units, all of which are way, way better than our melee infantry units. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We've got 19 melee infantry units. We're not including the characters. He's a melee infantry, and that's it. Okay. We certainly outnumber them, but they outquality us in terms of melee infantry. Missile infantry, we are far superior to them, but they make up for that with their gyro bombers and their thunder barges and their artillery and their goblin hewers. Even so, I'm going to fight this. We're going to look. I guess my biggest concern is what if the reinforcing army comes in like over here behind them. That would be an absolute disaster. Still, I'm going to fight it. we'll do the best we can. All right, and so what I think is good news for us is that our reinforcing army is going to be coming in from directly behind us here. And it's going to take them a little while to get over to us, so I think if they come in, what did it say, a little bit more than a minute? If they come in, well, almost 2 minutes. Still, I think we certainly have time for them to get into this fight. They cannot attack us piecemeal. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you guys back here. You're going to be my 8s.
Eager for battle.
You guys are going to be in front of them. You're my 7s. Nope, I'm sorry, not 7s. You're my 4s.
Dark elves.
You are a sorceress on foot. That's not ideal. You are a master on... What are you, on a chariot? Yes, you're in a chariot. Okay. We want our spears protecting our dark shards. We're going to put you somewhere here in the middle. Let's get you over here. And then you right here. And you two, Death Hags, how fast are you? 50. You two are 50. Okay, so what we're going to do, Death Hag's in the middle there in the trees. You are my fastest unit. I need you to move forward and keep an eye on them. And perhaps... Well, let's see what happens. Okay, so we just got to figure out what to do for two minutes until our reinforcements come in. They're coming in directly behind us. I might actually want to... I'll shift everybody right before they come in. Okay, start battle. So if I move you... Okay, they're all the way over there. Are they going to wait for us over there, or are they going to come towards us? Looks like they're coming towards us. Okay, what do we have? Iron Breakers right there. Okay, you guys had better... Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to get all of you to come back over like this.
It is done. Advancing.
Yep, they're definitely coming. Alright, everybody move full speed. Now you had better get over here.
Kill everything.
We're trying to buy as much time as we can for our reinforcements to come in. But I think we'll be okay. Alright, let's get the Master over where he might be able to get around behind into their artillery. She... Not exactly sure. I'll try to use the winds here, the chill wind. Okay, what do we have there? Gyro bombers. All right, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Let's try to get you back over here. Yeah, all the gyro bombers are coming after him now. Let's try to get you get up into the trees. Go ahead and get up into the trees. And then get back here. If you can lead those gyro bombers actually into... There we go. This is good. Okay. Now, you guys over here are going to be my 3s. Damn it. 3s. You guys like this. And you all are my 7s. Like this. Let's go ahead and get you... Okay, the gyro bomber stopped. Interesting. Okay, you need to get back here. You need to get over here. We will use you on the gyro bombers. You guys probably need to get over here. Okay. And you need to get over here. And probably put you
throwers. Orders understood.
I need to probably be spending most of my time shooting at their iron breakers with my artillery. Okay, you guys now in the middle, and I'm gonna get you into the middle as well, and you two as well, and you can be right over here.
Striking out.
All right. Here we go. Here they come. We should be firing with our Reaper bolt throwers at least at this point. And you guys right here, all of our 8s, should be able to open fire on that gyro bomber here very, very soon. As soon as he comes within range. Now all of you all should be in guard mode. Okay, we should be shredding him. All of the 8s. That's on me. Okay. Why are you guys shooting? Why are you guys not shooting? My goodness, what are you doing?
Slash, kill, Druki, kill them.
Okay, let's get you guys. Not really anything for you to do. You can shoot at them. Okay, there we go. Now we're shooting. Now we're shooting. That's good. Over here, how we doing? Okay, this is good right here. Giant Slayers. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. Let's get you guys spread out a bit here. Now, you all fire on... What? Fire on those hammers. You guys fire on these hammers. You guys fire on those goblin hewers. Okay, how are we doing over here? Let's start getting you guys into the fight.
Following orders. We understand.
Okay, I think we took care of them. Shoot those iron breakers over there. You shoot those iron breakers back there. Over here, take care of them. Okay, now here in the middle, we need. That's the Thunder Barge probably. Okay, there's our front line cracking up. We knew that was going to happen. Okay, let's get you on the Thunder Barge. Let's get you guys, fighting them. That's fine. You guys shredding those iron breakers. You guys on them. You guys start shooting at them. Okay, over here. I definitely need you to start doing something here. That didn't work. That did not work. Let's get you casting on somebody over here. Okay, you guys
Battle ready.
Both of you should be shooting at the Thunder Barge now. Okay, over here, how are we doing over here? I think we're doing okay on here on the right side. You guys should be doing okay. You guys over here, get, you know what, get up. Where's my master? My master, I want to get him over there. Okay, right here, you guys can help out on them. Okay, you, let's get you over here on those Iron Drakes. In fact, all of my 8s. Take out those Iron Drakes. Okay, here in the middle, you guys try to get, you know, actually no, get in on those organ guns back there. You guys attack over here. Over here, how are we doing? Not great. Not too good. Okay, too many of us are running away now. That's, oh my goodness, all over the place we're running away. Wow! How did that happen? Was it army losses? Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it feels like over and over again, Grombrindal is the one enemy in this campaign that we keep losing battles against. We really ended, our leadership must have been garbage here because we really ended up falling to pieces there very quickly. And I know we were doing decent damage to them, but alright, well, anyway, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't really mind losing some of these units because I need to start upgrading to the Blackguard of Nagarynd anyway. But I did kind of want to do a little bit, I want to have a little bit better showing than what we did here. Okay, at least we didn't lose any of our characters. We did lose some units, some Reaper Bolt Throwers. That's a little bit disappointing, but yeah, all we took out were the Goblin Hewers and one of the Gyro Bomber units, but it doesn't matter because it's a settlement garrison, so they're going to come right back.
Withdraw.
Withdraw.
Well, I'll tell you what we've done is we have weakened them, and maybe Torox will attack them now. And quite frankly, that would suit me just fine. Now we've got Sigvald. Looks like he's bearing down on Harganeth again. Or, you know, maybe Torox is just a complete and utter coward. And with 3 armies, he's still unwilling to attack. Torox, you are an absolute... Fill in the blank there with your own choice of terminology. Okay, that's interesting. There goes one of the rogue army navies. Okay, so now... Oh! I didn't notice that he had been... I thought he had survived. Well, that's a drag. Okay, now last time I tried to do this, well, I shouldn't say last time, but one time in this campaign, I brought in an available lord who had a loyalty of 1. It really, absolutely, positively, 100%. I don't know why they don't do this. It absolutely needs to tell you on this screen what their loyalty is. Because there's just too many lords to keep track of. And I don't want to run the risk of bringing in somebody with a loyalty of 1 and this army rebelling. So, actually I might do it anyway because the army is awfully beaten up. Maybe if they do rebel, it's not even that big of a deal. Let's do it. Loyalty of 8.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant.
Okay, well, I'm disappointed in myself there. I didn't realize that he had died, but whatever. Okay. Got that Black Ark construction done. We got our units recruited. We are suffering some attrition. That's fine. Construction complete the Dark Crag. That's very nice. Okay. Got some ranks gained. Peace negotiated. Okay, so here we go. The Heralds of Ariel and Ivres. Okay. Hmong and the Slaughterhorn tribe. Okay. That does affect us, obviously. And also Valkia and Torox. Okay. That's fine. I really feel like it's extremely likely that Torox will now
Ready to face your doom.
attack since we've weakened them, but it
Enchantress,
doesn't really matter. We have to
be ready.
tuck tail and run here. So
Greetings,
that's what we're going to do.
servants.
I may go ahead
Supreme
and
sorceress of Grombrindal. Moving on.
merge some units here. Okay, so you... what do I want to do here? I think I will put the sorceress in this army. And that leaves us room for one more. Well, no, because we're going to want to recruit in the Reaper Bolt Throwers. So we'll get rid of this Regiment of Renown of Harpies. Actually, I think we're okay in that case. You know what? I think the army composition is actually fine. Maybe we'll put a Death Hag in each army. So that would be... that would no longer leave room for the Reaper Bolt Thrower or the Sorceress. Let's go ahead and do it like this. Boom. Okay, now. You
Sorceress of Nagaroth.
are going to jump
Your
into that
desire?
army right there.
All shall be mine. All-powerful sorceress.
And we're replenishing, although it's going to take quite some time. You did get a skill up, and you're providing the benefit of replenishing troops, so that's good. If I do this, which of these do I want to do? First of all, what's your trait? Confident, okay? What about magic items? You have a charmed shield. And this seems like maybe an appropriate weapon for you. Let's give you that. And we also have a sword of striking that we can give somebody. Okay, so anyway, we're going to give you 3 uses, but this causes you to rampage. I do not like rampaging. This is pretty good. And that's okay as well. Let's go with this. You seem like you might be kind of badass in combat. All right. Caladriel, you can get Dreaded Slaver. And I think I'm going to go with Infamous Raider.
Dark power.
You can have... That's good, actually. That'll help out. This is you're in a province where that's really going to help out. Okay, you can have probably weapon strength. Yeah, I'm going to give you weapon strength. Okay, and then I think that might be everybody. So we can't recruit this turn because we're in March stance, but it's fine. We're getting decent money. We'll start recruiting next turn. We'll watch and see what happens over here. All right, so that was fairly unsuccessful, but you know what? It happens. Now, here, this should be a little bit more successful.
By Cain!
Decisive victory. Let's take a look at the battlefield. Okay, looks pretty straightforward. Let's do it. Okay, no real reason to do anything particularly fancy here. Let's go ahead and get our most, well, actually, our even slightly damaged units off the front line. You guys are my 9 now. The rest of you all, let's just get it. Actually, we might be able to run you up. How do I want to do this? I think maybe a little bit more like this. Okay, and you can kind of get here in between. And we're going to get all of you all running forward right away, because we want to be able to shoot from the crest of the hill here, of the ridge. Let's go ahead and get you moving forward. Let's get you moving forward. You know what? You can go straight towards them. Actually, you go straight towards them. 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 You guys over here, turn around like this. Shred them. Yeah, you get in on them. Okay, you. Let's get you on.
Dark elves, black-hearted lord.
You get on them.
Ready yourselves! They're charging us! Brace yourselves!
You're taking some pretty bad damage over here, unfortunately, but it's okay. We'll be fine. You guys right here, take care of them. Let's go ahead and blast them. Dagnabbit, I make that mistake all the time. Just takes too long to. All right, that was not great. You guys turn around, get on them. And let's go ahead and blast these guys. Okay, so right here we should be fine. Those guys should be taken care of. You guys turn around, take care of them. You take care of them. You take care of them. You take care of them. You, them. You can go ahead and get in on them. Oh, I just realized we got this little guy over here who's trying to cause some trouble. You guys go ahead and come back over this way. And you can now come back over. Okay. Just make sure we kill him. You guys after him. Okay, he's going to get away, isn't he? Maybe not. We might be able to do this. Okay, come on. How we doing here?
Pain, suffering, death.
Are we doing anything? I'm using the run 'em down mod, which is why we are actually seeing. But he's healing. Oh, that's not good. How is he healing? And yeah, it's the run 'em down mod helps a little bit, but one thing it doesn't help with is, look at this. Look at us. We're just not even attacking. Our speed is 78. His speed is 49. We're just running along behind him, not attacking. Yep, he got away. Got away with more health than when he started running away. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, well, anyway, it was a decisive victory. I'm just not happy that the Lord got away, but I'm pretty used to it. Decent money, decent slaves. I didn't even look to see what the sack value of it is, but I think we're going to sack it. We'll get 5,000 out of it. Or should we loot and occupy? We can still get the same number of slaves. Get less money, though. No, I think I'm going to sack it.
Search the place.
Let's see how they react to that. We can attack it again, maybe even occupy it next turn if we want to. Don't really know that I care that much about occupying the territory over here, but it would be kind of nice to have it just to be able to replenish. In the meantime, if I give you
my glorious victory,
I probably should be giving you Elven Healing. But I need to get, what's loose? Reload skill. Yes, that's very, very nice indeed. We'll definitely take that. Okay.
Dreadlord Vidruki.
You can have Blade Master. Okay. And also you can have a Sword of Striking. Why not? Okay. And so we have a little bit of movement left here. I think if we're not going to be launching a land invasion of Albion, we probably are just not really benefiting a whole heck of a lot over here. That's probably not the best use for our Black Arc. Maybe we need to get you back over here. Yeah, we do. Okay, let's do that. Let's get you in full speed and send you down this way. I'm not going to worry about... we sacked it. We got some money. We got some slaves. We'll consider that a nice slave raid on Wolfric. But long term, that's not really where I want to focus my attention. You get a skill up.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
You can have this. That works for me. You are going to just stay there. Your loyalty is nice. So we got that going for us at least. Back down here, it's really, we're not seeing a whole lot going on. There's not a whole lot of action going on over here. That's fine. I'm going to start moving back this way, though. It's hard for me to imagine that Tyrion... Well, here we go, okay. I was going to say, Tyrion is not going to be happy letting them stay there, and now he's got 2 full armies coming up this way, so... Alright, be very interesting now to see what happens over here. Meanwhile, you, Espelba, we definitely are seeing our campaign movement range reduced again, which is what we want. So we'll move you. You can't quite reach the Chill Road. If I move you up this way, yeah, may as well move you straight towards the Chill Road there. And you guys have already done everything. Oh, no. There was one thing I still needed to do. This, I don't need this anymore.
Supreme
okay, now we've got 15,000 money. Our slave situation is still looking okay. We're still doing the recruiting right here. So let's go ahead and do 1 and 2. And you... I can do this. And I can also then recruit 2 of you. You're at 14 now. With any luck, we'll still be able to take on that Sea Corpse.
Tyrant
Okay,
of Nagara.
and then we also can do a right here. The only one we can do is sacrifice to Hecate, which we don't want to do. Okay. Garrison Lord not moved. Yes, we know, so that's fine. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any of my armies or heroes. You're good. You're good. You are fine. You are fine. You're fine. You've moved. You've moved. You've moved. And you've moved, and now we're back to here. Okay. So our armies are fine. Right here. Settlement upgrade. 1 turn away from this one hitting 2nd level. 3 turns away from this one being to where we can start upgrading the walls. Over here. Charon Car. We already know we want this. Boom. Seems like a good time to start building that. And now we're down to 1,000. But it's okay because here in Grand... Nope, not in Grand. Here in Nagarond, we can do this again. Okay. We are losing considerably more slaves now. It's fine. I think we're okay. Alright, and so we're going to check our diplomacy again and do one more intern, and then that'll be it for this episode. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh, one more turn and we get Malekith back. That'll be nice. Then we'll stop losing these, all of these debuffs here. Wow, I didn't even notice the Lords have a chance to gain -2 loyalty. That's bad. Control everywhere. Casualty replenishment rate everywhere. Leader. That's what the problem was. I forgot that our leadership was reduced by 5. I mean, that wasn't the only problem, but that certainly didn't help. Okay. Alright, it is what it is. Demand improvements. Our Lords have a chance to lose another loyalty right there. Holy cow. Alright, well let's go ahead and end our turn, and unless a battle breaks out over the end of turn, that's going to have to do it for this episode, I think. But I do like how the campaign movement mod is back in effect. Knock on wood that that the movement bug doesn't keep recurring. Meanwhile, we've got the High Elves looking like they're going to get ready to try to push Count Noctilus off of Ulthuan. Count Noctilus is not moving. That's interesting. Solastra. Jesse Bloodletter here. You are moving back towards the north. That's not what we wanted to see. Not at all. What are you doing? Well, that's discouraging. Okay, Reichland and Wissenland did not declare war on us, so that's good. Grombrindal's next. Here we go. The hero is out of sight, and that was all we got to see. I think they had a rebellion. Okay, the Bear Legion is... Look at that. Okay, the Bear Legion's attacking Ivris over here. They got a lot more armies going on over here than what I realized. That's kind of cool. Okay, Sigvald is definitely making a move towards Hardganeth. And we're not going to be able to help her out this time. But it's fine. It's all good. Alright, well, I think overall it's a fairly uneventful end turn for us. Unless a rogue army does something unexpected here. And for the whole episode, you know, kind of a I don't want to say inconsequential episode, but our only real important battle we actually lost. This is interesting, seeing those rogue armies there again. But it's not. I think it doesn't really have any impact whatsoever on the overall strategy for the campaign. Okay, one of your lords is arrogantly thought to erect a giant brass statue in the capital without obtaining your permission. The statue is of Hukan the Sunderer, a minor deity. To make matters worse, you can see this eyesore from your balcony. What should be done? Okay, so his loyalty is 10 out of 10. We can topple the statue. That's control -5 all provinces. That's interesting, but we get a brass horn out of it. Levy a fine. His loyalty will come down by 3, but will gain 2,500. Or Hukan be praised. 8 turns of income boost from sacking and looting settlements, and a 25% charge bonus for all armies, but he's wounded. I don't really want him to get wounded, quite frankly, so I think we're just going to go with this. I think we can accept the loyalty -3. Okay. And ready for duty, Malekith, there he is. We will pick up there then at the start of the next episode. Kind of exciting to be getting him back. In terms of our peace negotiated here, that's pretty inconsequential, even though we are at war with Wulfric. That they're still at war with Wissenland and Reichland. And then we have the High Elves and the Wood Elves. Okay. All right. Yep. Not a great deal of strategic change. I can't help but notice that this still belongs to Grombrindal. I guess Torox did not decide to attack it. Whatever.
Sorceress of the Dark Conquest.
Whatever. We'll go ahead and get Malekith recruited. We might replace one of these lords.
Feel my power.
Like her, maybe. Or we might go ahead and start recruiting in a whole new army. I don't know. We'll give that a thought then at the beginning of the next episode. We are still obviously going to keep building up our defenses down here. We're going to continue to get this guy
Tyrant of Nagaroth
headed down over here. It's only a matter of time before war breaks out with the High Elves. I could send them over here to try to get this shipwreck while I'm at it. We're in, I think, okay shape right here in terms of stopping a rebellion, because we're recruiting in right here. And where's our other one? Right here. We are maybe 1 or 2 turns away from being able to sail him out. Okay. All right. Looking just fine. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.